Just imagine this for a moment. Because of a nuclear disaster, the entire world has been wiped out. There are no humans left anywhere on Earth. However, on one remote island, one boy and 6 girls somehow managed to survive. Now the responsibility of continuing humanity lies entirely in the hands of this one boy and these 6 girls. In today's movie, After the Dark, we get to see a similar situation. The movie begins with James and Petra. As Petra leaves for her class, she reminds James not to fall asleep again, or else he'll be late. After saying this, she walks away. James is already very tired, so he ends up falling asleep anyway. When he wakes up, he realizes he's late for class. He rushes and barely makes it on time. A philosophy class is going on, taught by Professor Zimmet. This is the students' final class of the year. Professor Zimmet says that it's time to test everything they've learned, not through exams, but through a practical mental exercise. The students start suggesting different ethical situations. One student talks about a situation where 5 people are tied to one railway track and one person is tied to another. He says it's better to divert the train toward the single person because saving 5 lives is more important than saving 1. Another student suggests a different scenario. A very overweight man is standing on a bridge. If he's pushed onto the tracks, the train will derail, and the 5 people tied to the track will be saved. A girl suggests another situation where she's about to fall from a building. She calls 3 of her friends for help, but they refuse because trying to save her would cause them to fall as well. Surprisingly, she survives the fall and realizes that she can never trust those 3 friends again. Many such ethical situations are discussed. But Professor Zimmet wants to talk about something much bigger. He asks everyone to imagine that a global nuclear apocalypse has begun and nuclear bombs are falling everywhere. There is only one bunker where people can survive for 1 full year. The goal is not just survival, but ensuring that human civilization can continue afterward. The problem is that the bunker has space for only 10 people, while there are 21 people in total. Although everyone could enter the bunker briefly, there wouldn't be enough food, oxygen, or resources to survive a full year. So some people would have to sacrifice themselves. This entire exercise takes place inside the student's imagination, even though it looks real to the audience. Who gets into the bunker is decided by their profession. Professor Zimmet asks everyone to randomly pick a card from a box. Each card shows a profession. People whose skills would be useful for rebuilding the world are allowed into the bunker. James is a farmer, so he can grow food after the apocalypse. Petra is a structural engineer, so she would be crucial for rebuilding. One student is an electrician, useful for fixing power systems. But professions like fashion designer, real estate agent, or poet are considered less useful. One student turns out to be a poet. In the imagined scenario, Zimmet immediately shoots him, saying that he would die painfully from radiation. Anyway, so it's better to kill him now. Again, this is all happening only in imagination. The students vote based on usefulness. Georgina, a doctor, is chosen unanimously. Chips, a carpenter, is also selected. Since Zimmet has a wild card, everyone votes in his favor too, assuming he might have secret knowledge. The final group of 10 is decided. James suggests spending some private time before entering the bunker. While he is with Petra, they hear a gunshot. James discovers that Zimmet has killed everyone who was supposed to stay outside. Seeing Zimmet as a threat, the remaining students rush into the bunker and lock the door before he can enter. Inside the bunker, time passes. One day, Petra goes outside and finds Zimmet badly burned by nuclear radiation. Before dying, Zimmet reveals that only he knows the bunker's exit code. The others refuse to open the door, fearing radiation. Days turn into months. Zimmet's body slowly decomposes. After 1 year, Earth has recovered. But when they try to leave, the bunker demands the exit code. Zimmet was telling the truth. They are trapped. They try everything, shooting the door, hitting it with metal rods, but nothing works. Some people commit suicide. The rest die due to lack of oxygen. Suddenly, the scene cuts back to the classroom. Chips asks Zimmet why only he knew the exit code. Zimmet explains that his profession was construction, and he built the bunker himself. Then Zimit announces another round of the experiment. Everything remains the same, but this time the cards reveal additional personal details. James is a farmer and also gay, but since farming is essential, he is still selected. Georgina's card reveals she will soon suffer from a fatal virus, so no one votes for her. Once again, poets, singers, and artists are rejected. The scenario repeats. Zimit again kills the poet. The group divides into survivors and sacrifices. Georgina tries to escape with others, but dies due to nuclear damage. Inside the bunker, Petra discovers that James is intimate with another boy named Jack. She reveals this to everyone. Zimit suggests that everyone should choose partners so they can reproduce and continue humanity. Everyone agrees. All the girls choose partners, but Petra is left alone and is asked to choose Zimit. She agrees. James is shocked but cannot protest, as he himself was intimate with someone else. Days pass, and everyone continues living with their assigned partners. That's when Zimit makes a disturbing point that makes everyone uncomfortable. He says that every girl should be intimate with every other girl, so that at least someone gets pregnant. According to him, saving the human species is the top priority. Everyone is shocked and disturbed by this idea, because they are emotionally attached to their partners and don't want them to be intimate with anyone else. Bonnie, who is a soldier in this scenario and has a sharp memory, openly confronts Zimit. She tells him that she will not be intimate with anyone else, and if he tries to force her, she will kill him. Zimit takes this personally. Out of ego, he grabs a gun and forces everyone out of the room. He throws a gun toward Bonnie, but Jack, who was hiding inside, suddenly attacks Zimit. During the fight, Zimit gets injured. After this, Zimit walks toward the bunker door. He sees that the bunker is empty. Outside, there is fire everywhere. There is an explosion. Zimit enters the passcode and opens the door. Suddenly, there is a massive blast and everyone dies. Once again, we return to the classroom. All the students are exhausted and frustrated because they failed the exercise again. Chip says that they should try once more and that they can do better. Then James asks Zimit why, during the first round, he secretly ate his card instead of reading it. James feels something is wrong, so he checks the card box. That's when he discovers that Zimit cheated and deliberately gave himself the farmer card. Zimit actually dislikes James and wanted to prove that James is foolish and incapable of understanding philosophy. James exposes Zimit's cheating in front of everyone and demands another round. But this time, the other students refuse. Now Petra, the smartest student in the class, speaks up. She says that this time she wants to be in charge and decide who stays in the bunker and who stays outside. Everyone trusts Petra, so they agree. We return to the imagined scenario again. This time, everyone is on an island that is about to be hit by a nuclear attack. Zimit hides the guns again. Petra walks up to Zimit and hugs him. This time, Petra sends the poet, the opera singer, the card player, and other people with no technical skills inside the bunker. Zimit strongly disagrees with her decision. According to Zimit, even a fashion designer should be kept in the bunker, because clothing and appearance boost self-esteem, and self-esteem plays an important role in building civilization. Petra forms a group of 10 people, including James, but Zimit is not included. Petra also chooses to stay outside the bunker herself. Zimit tries to rush toward the bunker and grab his gun, but Petra has already stolen it while hugging him. Zimit is about to shoot James, but James pulls out a bigger gun and orders Zimit to drop his weapon. Zimit warns them that they will need the exit passcode, which only he knows. But Bonnie reveals that she knows the passcode. During the previous round, she had seen Zimit enter it, and because of her sharp memory, she remembered it. Hearing this, Zimit walks away defeated. James asks Petra to enter the bunker, but she refuses. She says the island is not far from here, and they can escape using a boat. However, Chips tricks them, saying he will bring the boat keys. Instead, he enters the bunker and sacrifices himself outside. The rest of the group escapes by boat. This time, Petra and the others spend a happy and peaceful year together. Everyone inside the bunker is an artist. They perform plays, The poet recites poetry, and everyone genuinely enjoys life. Days pass, and 1 full year is completed. When they finally come out, they realize that no bomb ever hit their island. Zimmet argues that they will still die soon because they lack technical skills and won't be able to survive long. But Petra disagrees. She says she didn't make decisions using logic. She made them using her heart. She believed that no matter how long they lived, they should live happily and even accept death with peace. Inside the imagined scenario, a bomb suddenly lands nearby. James hesitates to press the detonation button and accept death. At that moment, Zimmet appears again, older with long hair, still alive, holding a gun with only 1 bullet left. He is about to kill James, but everyone steps in front of James to protect him and presses the button themselves. A huge explosion follows. Back in the classroom, Chips explains another imagined ending. He says they escaped by boat to another island, where all the remaining men eventually died. Only 1 man and 6 women survived. That man got the chance to be intimate with a different woman each day, rested on the 7th day, and lived peacefully on the island. Everyone in the class starts laughing. The class ends. Zimmet stops speaking. Students submit their notebooks and leave. But wait, the twist isn't over yet. After everyone leaves, Petra approaches Zimmet. It is revealed that Petra and Zimmet were secretly having an affair. Zimmet was jealous of James because Petra truly loved him. Petra gives Zimmet 1 last kiss and walks away. We then see Zimmet enter his room, where a gun is lying on the table. A gunshot is heard. In reality, this too is just another imagined scenario inside Zimmet's mind. And with that, this mind-bending movie comes to an end. Comment below and tell us how you liked the movie. And for more amazing explanations like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.